We aren't just a local Votech. We are Autry Technology Center.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
Life is a gift of building memories, accepting changes, and sharing experiences.
I don't think I ever really realized the importance of funeral home until my mother passed away 2 years ago. Everything was just taken care of. And those are decisions you don't want to make, and they were extremely helpful in leading us down that path. If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the hardest times of your life, you want to call Gladys Evans.
Gladys Evans Funeral Home. The name you know, the people you can trust.
Babe, it's time we go to Stewart Nissan. We need to trade in our old empty vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey.
Shop StewartNissanOfEnid.com from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even deliver right to your door. Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet and Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your home. Make the perfect choices to fit your design and budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel.
If you would please rise,
do the rest.
salute
We will
your
handle all the payments
honor
and
our country,
when the website is
and
closed.
national.
Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
Life is a gift of building memories, accepting changes, and
now to Taryn Rhodes. Taryn Rhodes gets to Taryn Smith. Rhodes inside. That one's out the hands of Ty Neal, too tall. This is Kaylin Sterling now, bringing it up for the Lady Cardinals. So starting for your Lady Cardinals, this is Skylar Anderson with it now, right wing. Gets it back to Sterling. Kaylin Sterling. Passes now to number 10, that's Trinity Schonbacher. Schonbacher dribbling with that right hand. She's guarded by Taryn Smith. Gives it over to Skylar Anderson. Back to Schonbacher. Schonbacher kicks it out. This is Kaylin Sterling. This is 12, Brooklyn Sink. Sink with it. Gives it to Schonbacher. Schonbacher guarded by Smith up top. Gets a ball screen. Was open for three. Decided against shooting it. Gets it inside to Sink. Sink outside to Sterling. Sterling. The only Lady Cardinals starter's name that I haven't called is Paige Duffield. Duffield is your fifth starter for the Lady Cardinals. This is Schonbacher. Schonbacher gets it over to Duffield. Duffield, looking inside, decides to pass it out to Sterling. Sterling gets it to the left wing. This is Schonbacher. Schonbacher's shot is too short, and that's off the hands of Ty Neal. Neal, just a loss of concentration there. Your score is still 0-0, 90 seconds into this one. 6:36 left in the first quarter. Inbounding it now, this is Sterling. She gets it to Schonbacher. Schonbacher lofts a three. That one rattles in. Oh my goodness, soft rims here. The Chisholm Trail Expo Center is Schonbacher's three. Bounced off the back of the rim, up off the front of the rim, then rattled in. 3-point, they called that one a 2-point lead for the Medford Lady Cardinals. My apologies here. So Taylor Ellis with it now. She gets it over to Taryn Smith, now to Macy Davis. Davis dribbling with her right hand, gets it over to Ellis. Ellis dribbling with her left. Up to Taryn Smith. Smith now to Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes drives in the middle of the lane. Her runner is up and no good. Taryn Smith with the rebound for the Lady Bronx. Bronx will reset. Second chance opportunity now for the women in white. This is Ty Neal. Handoff to Macy Davis. Davis takes the right-hand layup off the handoff. Says thank you very much. 2 points now. Ties it up. At 2, Kremlin Hillsdale tied with the Medford Lady Cardinals. This is full court defense here. Taryn Rhodes harassing Trinity Schonbacher. Schonbacher skips it up now. 10-second violation. That was Brooklyn Sink, who was working on Taryn Rhodes. Spent just a little bit too much time as no Lady Cardinals came to help her out. She tried to dribble on Rhodes. Rhodes did a good job of cutting her off no matter where she went. Taryn Rhodes is the one to thank for that forced turnover on the Medford Lady Cardinals. Macy Davis with it now. She fires right wing. That's Taylor Ellis. Ellis skips it back near side to Taryn Smith. Smith jumpers up and good. 3-point basket there for Taryn Smith. Lady Bronx have responded to the opening salvo fired by the Lady Cardinals with a 5-0 run of their own. 5-2 is your score. Lady Bronx on top. It's the Lady Cardinals now. Trinity Schonbacher dribbling with the left. She's doubled now by Ty Neal. Finds Brooklyn Sink. She fires underneath the basket. That one is grabbed by Duffield. Duffield tried to get it to Anderson. Anderson comes down with it. She controls, gives it to Trinity Schonbacher. Now to Sterling up top. Lady Cardinals want to reset, try and get something done against this man-to-man defense of the Lady Bronx. Schonbacher now, nearly lost her balance. Guarded by Rhodes. Rhodes definitely intimidating Schonbacher early here. Schonbacher, just as I say that, drives right past Rhodes. Nails a layup from the middle of the lane. So 4 points now for Trinity Schonbacher. 5-4 your score. Kremlin Hillsdale still on top by 1. 4:23 left here, first quarter. Taryn Smith shoots for 3 again. That one no good. She was a couple feet further behind the line here. Rhodes, offensive rebound, tried to put it back up, and they're going to say she was fouled. They called that one on Skylar Anderson. That's Anderson's first. That's the first foul of the game on either team. 2 points upcoming here for Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes spins it in her hands, takes one dribble, up and good. Good looking free throw there from Taryn Rhodes. So no substitutions for either side yet. Rhodes' second is up and good. Lady Bronx up 7-4. 4:15 left here in the opening frame. Sterling. She gets it to Sink. Now back to Sterling. Now to Schonbacher. Schonbacher driving left on Rhodes. Rhodes forces a carrying. Schonbacher dribbled that one. She looked uncomfortable dribbling with that left hand, and she had it go above her head. Just lost the handle there. That's a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. They're having a lot of trouble with the pressure of Taryn Rhodes. One girl has forced a pair of turnovers for the Lady Cardinals just in the first 4 minutes there. That one was an air ball by Taryn Gray. And it looked like Schonbacher controlled the rebound. She had it ripped away from her by Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes goes up for 2 on the right block, far block, and she's fouled. Second foul on Skylar Anderson. Second team foul on Medford. So Rhodes is back at the free throw line. Her first one is up and good. 3 for 3 now from the free throw line is Taryn Rhodes. She has scored the last 3 points of the game from there. We'll see if she can cash in on this fourth. Spins it to herself, goes up with it. That one's too short, no good. Rebounded by Schonbacher. Schonbacher already dribbled. She gets it now to Sterling. Sterling back to Schonbacher. Schonbacher looks very uncomfortable dribbling with that right hand. She looks like she cannot wait to get it back to that right. Now this is sinking. We've got another 10-second call on the Medford Lady Cardinals. They look lost trying to handle this full court pressure from Kremlin Hillsdale. So credit to the Lady Bronx forcing a pair of 10-second violations here in the first 5 minutes of this first quarter. Kremlin Hillsdale is up 8-4 on Medford. We'll be back after a 45-second break. Kremlin Hillsdale up 8-4 on Medford.
If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the hardest times of your life, you want to call Gladys Evans.
Gladys Evans Funeral Home. The name you know and the people you can trust.
All right, back here, first quarter of action. Kremlin Hillsdale on top of Medford, 8-4. This is Ty Neal underneath left block. That one rims in. So Ty Neal got it down low off a pass from the left wing from Macy Davis. An assist to her, 2 points for Ty Neal. Taryn Gray has checked in. Taryn Rhodes checks out. Rhodes has been the bane of the Lady Cardinals in this first quarter. She's forced the Lady Cardinals to turn it over not once, not twice, but 3 times now. 10-4 is your score. Ty Neal extended the Lady Bronx lead to 6. Taryn Gray checked in for Taryn Rhodes while you were away. Inside, this is Skylar Anderson. She kicks it out. Now Schonbacher's going to loft a long 2-pointer that's up and no good. Skylar Anderson's going to get the rebound, but she's going to be tied up by Ty Neal. It'll remain with the Lady Cardinals. They'll have it underneath their own basket. Down 6, trying to cut into this lead. This is Sterling with it. Caitlin Sterling slaps her hands. Slaps the basketball, rather. She tried to get it up top to Paige Duffield. It was tapped away by Macy Davis. Good hustle there by the Lady Bronx. So Sterling will have it now, far sideline. Slaps the basketball once more. Gets it to Duffield. Duffield back to Sterling. Lady Cardinals will set up a half-court offense. 2-3 zone now for Kremlin Hillsdale. So they transition out of their man-to-man defense. Macy Davis communicating with Taylor Ellis, saying that she's got a cutter coming to her corner. This is a right-hand dribble. Now kick out to Schonbacher. Schonbacher's 3-pointer's up and no good. And it looks like if she can't get going, the Lady Cardinals are going to have a very difficult time staying in this one. She's dribbling now with her left hand back to her right. Resets now for Kremlin Hillsdale. 10-4 is your score. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. So this is Duffield now, driving right. She gets it to Sterling. Sterling had it blocked away there by Davis. Rebound is fought for, and Skylar Anderson stepped out of bounds trying to save that block. It'll go to Kremlin Hillsdale. Taylor Ellis checks out. Taryn Rhodes checks in. This is perhaps the most potent lineup the Lady Bronx have as they try to extend this 6-point lead. 10-4 is your score. 1:55 left here in the first. This is Macy Davis. She gets it over to Taryn Gray. Gray outside the NBA 3-point line. Puts it inside to Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes ran into Skylar Anderson and lost her dribble out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Bronx. Medford will try to break the Kremlin Hillsdale press here. Something they have not had success doing thus far. This is Schonbacher. Schonbacher, one of the primary ball handlers for the Lady Cardinals. So instead of a full court man, Kremlin Hillsdale is now in a 2-2-1. Schonbacher tried to skip it over to Sterling. That one's stolen away by Ty Neal. Right-hand layup for Neal is up and good, and we've got an and one opportunity as she's fouled. They're going to call that foul on Paige Duffield. Count the basket. 12-4 your score. Ty Neal will try to make it 13-4 at the free throw line. She's got one shot upcoming. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Carolyn Skaggs checks out Macy Davis. Easy basket there off the steal from Ty Neal. Hits the basketball, spins it to herself. She's going to go up with it. And good. 3-point play there for Ty Neal. 13-4 now your score. Lady Bronx on top of Lady Cardinals. This is Duffield with it. She gets it to Schonbacher. Schonbacher looked right, instead passed it middle. That was Sink. Sink got it over to Sterling. Now back to Sink, now to Schonbacher. Driving left. Goes back to the right hand. Scooping layup is no good. Offensive rebound, Lady Cardinals. Sterling comes away with it. She fought it away from Taryn Gray. Gray hit the deck. Sterling held it above her head. She gets it out to Sink. This is Brooklyn Sink now at half court. Guarded by Skaggs. 2-3 zone now. 3-man front for the Lady Cardinals. We've got a flare screen there. There's a skip pass from Duffield to Sink. Results in a 3-point make there from Brooklyn Sink. So a flare screen is when you pass it to one side, and on the opposite side you screen for the girl on top. She goes to that far side in the spot vacated by the screener. Then you skip it over to them. They're supposed to have an open three. It worked to perfection right there. Lady Bronx looked unprepared for that flare screen. Brooklyn Sink cashed in. 35 seconds left here. 6-point lead for the Lady Bronx. They have it now. This is Taryn Gray dribbling with her left hand. Unguarded. Gives it to Rhodes at the free throw line. She kicks it out to Skaggs. Skaggs, the sharpshooter. No good. Too strong. This is number 14 for Medford. Addison Spalding, who checked in at the last dead ball sequence. She gives it to Sterling. Sterling now. Back to Spalding. Spalding to Schonbacher, dribbling with her right hand, guarded by Gray. Gray, good defense, moving her feet. Schonbacher's scoop layup is no good. 5 seconds, 4 seconds left. Gray tried to get it up to Skaggs, and that one's going to be kicked out of bounds by Medford. We've got 4/10 left on the clock, and no matter what happens, I think the officials will whistle this one dead as soon as the catch is made. 13-7, Kremlin Hillsdale on top. 4/10 of a second, Taryn Gray will inbound it. She gets it to Neal. Neal's shot will not count. Sure enough, the officials wave it off. 13-7 your score. Lady Bronx on top of the Lady Cardinal. We'll be back with the second half of action here in 60 seconds.
Babe, this time we go to Stewart Nissan. We need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on
Got
it.
your attention if you're missing your phone. You got the phones, everything in. Store savings.
Like $1,000 cash back on
Tell us what the background is.
Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even deliver right to your door. Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet and Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your...
All right, back here, game one for the Lady Bronx in this Cherokee Strip tournament. They're facing the Medford Lady Cardinals. And they're on top by 6. 13-7 is your score. First quarter scoring summary: 4 points for Taryn Rhodes, 3 for Macy Davis, 3 for Taryn Smith, 3 for Ty Neal. That's your scoring summary for the Lady Bronx. 13-7 is your score. 7 points coming off of 4 for Trinity Schonbacher and a 3 from Brooklyn Sink. That shot is no good for the Lady Bronx. Rebound is fought for. Rhodes comes away with it. And they're going to say jump ball. She tried to go up for 2, but Trinity Schonbacher had a hand on it as well. Lady Bronx opened the frame with the possession. It'll go to the Medford Lady Cardinal. They'll have it 90 feet away from their own basket. Lady Bronx set up a press here. This is a full court man. This is Sterling. She gets it to Schonbacher. Schonbacher lobs it ahead to Spalding. Spalding dribbling with her right. She finds Sink at the free throw line. Sink guarded by Rhodes. Smith tried to tap it out of her hands. Cardinals trying to set up a half-court offense here. The pressure of Kremlin Hillsdale has bothered them this far through one quarter. This is Schonbacher. Right-hand layup from the left block is up and good. 7:14 left here. Schonbacher strikes first for the Lady Cardinals in this second frame. She's got 6 today. This is Taryn Smith. She gets it over to Skaggs. Skaggs right wing. Back to Smith. Smith now to Gray. Gray dribbling with the left hand. Jump stop. Shot from the left block is no good. Rebound tapped around. Fought for. Taryn Smith comes away with it for the Lady Bronx. Offensive rebound, second chance. Smith's jumper is no good. She shot from the right elbow. She tapped out of bounds. Who are they going to say retains possession? They're going to give it to Kremlin Hillsdale as subs come in for the Lady Bronx. Macy Davis will check out Taryn Gray. Taylor Ellis will check out Ty Neal. Kaylin Brownell, her first appearance in this one, will check out Taryn Smith. Macy Davis will have it underneath. She lobs it to Brownell. Brownell has it on the right block, takes it power dribble, gives it to Davis. Davis now to Ellis. Ellis, looking for a Lady Bronx teammate, hands it off to Davis. Davis will set up. Man defense now for the Lady Cardinals. Skaggs gets it inside to Rhodes. Rhodes underneath to Brownell. Brownell left block. Her shot for 2 is no good. Ellis came down with the offensive rebound. So a third opportunity here for the Lady Bronx. Macy Davis driving with the right hand. She pass faked it out to Ellis. Her layup was no good. Rhodes came down with it, and they're going to say that as Rhodes got the offensive rebound, it was tapped out of her hand by the Lady Cardinal. That looked like Skylar Anderson down there who tapped it out of bounds. So 3 team fouls total on Medford, none on the Lady Bronx. Bronx have played aggressive but disciplined thus far. Ellis looking to pass. She gets it to Skaggs near side. Now to Rhodes inside. Her shot from the middle of the lane is up and good. 2-pointer there for Taryn Rhodes. She's got 6. 15-9 is now your score. Schonbacher to Sink. Sink left now to Spalding. Spalding back to Schonbacher. Schonbacher dribbling with the left. Lady Bronx are in man-to-man. They run a 2-3 zone. For most of that first quarter, they've transitioned to man. Been harassing Lady Cardinals. Coach Vaught now puts them in zone. This is Ellis. The bottom part of that zone goes out to defend Schonbacher. Schonbacher skips it far corner to Sink. Sink now to Schonbacher. Now to Spalding. Spalding back to Schonbacher. Now to Sterling. Sterling has it up top. Evaluating. Lady Cardinals looking at their coach for the offensive call. This is Sterling in the left corner, far corner. She gets it to Schonbacher. Schonbacher dribbling with her right hand. Guarded by Davis. Good defense there by Davis. Now this is Sink. Davis will rotate onto her. Now Sterling. Lady Cardinals working hard to get a good shot here. Roman Hillsdale's defense working hard to prevent one. This is Sink now. Might have shuffled her feet, no call. This is Sterling with it. Caitlin Sterling inside to Skylar Anderson. She has it left mid-post. Gets it out to Schonbacher. Schonbacher lofts a 3. Bank shot off the glass and out. That one was too strong. We got a rebound. Offensive rebound there for Addison Spalding. And a foul called on the Lady Bronx. That's their first team foul. I believe they whistled Taylor Ellis for that one. It's Ellis's first, the team's first. Lady Bronx went an entire quarter and 3 minutes into this second quarter without fouling. Impressive feat for any squad. This is Addison Spalding. She gets it in. That's Sink for 2. Left baseline. That's up and no good. Brownell with the rebound. Gives it to Macy Davis. Davis now brings it up for Lady Bronx. She's looking for one of her teammates in white. Directing the offense with her left hand, dribbling with her right. This is Smith. She finds Rhodes underneath. Rhodes was calling for it a little bit earlier. Once Smith found her, defenses had already rotated to her, and they're going to call a foul. I believe they got Brooklyn Sink there. Her first. Team's 4th. So Lady Bronx have it underneath. Inbound to Davis. Near corner. Now to Smith. Smith was left alone. Her 3-pointer's up and good. 3-pointer for Taryn Smith. That's her second 3-point make of the day. She's got 6. 18-9 your score. Kremlin Hillsdale on top of Medford. That ball's tapped away. Sink tried to get it to Schonbacher. It was tapped away, stolen by Taryn Smith. Smith's left-handed layup is up and good. She's got 8 now. 20-9 is your lead for the Lady Bronx. They push it to double digits. Now Addison Spalding tried to get it back to Schonbacher, passed it right into the hand of Taryn Smith. Medford's coach wants to sub her out. Paige Duffield came in at the break. Skylar Anderson will sub back in. She'll get Addison Spalding out of this ballgame. So the starters are back on the floor for Medford. This is Schonbacher, Sterling, Duffield, Sink, and Anderson. Schonbacher lofts a 3 from the left wing. That one's too short, no good. Schonbacher appears to be primary scorer for these Lady Cardinals, and she's had a hard time getting it going in the early part of this game. Substitutions now for Kremlin Hillsdale. Taryn Gray and Ty Neal relieve Kaylin Brownell and Taylor Ellis. 20-9 your score. Kremlin Hillsdale on top. Medford trails by 9, 3:36. They've got possession on their own end. So a triple screen. Tried to free up Brooklyn Sink. Duffield. Excuse me, that was Sterling. She found Schonbacher on the opposite side. Now Duffield driving right. She gets it to Sink. Sink shoots a 3-pointer. That one was way off. Taryn Rhodes with the rebound now. Kremlin Hillsdale controls. 3:22 left here. They'll try to extend this lead. 3 minutes till halftime. 11-point lead for the Lady Bronx. Rhodes harassed there by Duffield. She tried to get it to Macy Davis. That one's tapped out of bounds by the Lady Cardinals. That was Schonbacher who tapped it out. Good defense there to prevent the pass to the corner. Rhodes was looking for Davis. Duffield was there. Good job to prevent an easy pass as Rhodes was nearly called for an inbounding violation. She almost stepped over the line because she was expecting Davis to be open. Duffield was there. Now Smith back to Davis. Davis to Smith. She dribbles right. Her long two-pointer's up and no good off the dribble. This is Kaylin Sterling who came away with the rebound. Ty Neal tapped it out of her hands. Trinity Schonbacher controls for the Lady Cardinals. And off of a miss, something that you rarely see, the Bronx will set up pressure. This is Schonbacher driving with her left hand. That one was tapped away by Smith. Ty Neal comes away with the steal for the Lady Bronx. Taryn Smith comes away with it. She corralled the loose ball as Ty Neal tapped that one away for a steal. Macy Davis now left wing, guarded by Sterling. She gets it to Gray left wing, guarded by Sink. Dribbles twice with her right hand, fires over to Smith. Smith skip pass to left wing. This is Macy Davis. Drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Rhodes. Rhodes to Gray. Gray seems determined to get the ball and score. Her long two-pointer, I believe, was partially blocked by Sink. Schonbacher corrals the rebound. She lobbed it, tried to get it to Sink. Right-hand layup for Rhodes is going to be up and good. Medford's coach wants a timeout. 22-19 is your score. 2 more points for Taryn Rhodes. It's Coach Vaught from Kremlin Hillsdale. Static at his girls' 13-point lead. About 2 minutes before halftime here. 22-9 is your score. Kremlin Hillsdale over the Medford girls. Day 1 of your Cherokee Strip tournament. We'll be back after a short break.
Home. Make the perfect choices to fit your design and budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email.
Back here, second quarter of action. 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Medford trails by 13. They've got it now on their own end. Kaylin Sterling gets it to Paige Duffield. Duffield back to Sterling. Trying to break this 2-2-1 press that the Lady Bronx have set up. Duffield now has it 3-on-1. Duffield had it tapped away from behind. They're going to whistle Neal for a foul. Neal reached in on Duffield. She's called for a foul there. I believe that's her first, the team's second. Incredible job by the Lady Bronx this far to play aggressive without fouling. This is Sterling. She gets it to Duffield. Duffield back to Sterling. She stepped right into that block after inbounding. She saved the basketball, nearly went out of bounds. Ty Neal tapped it out. She saved it right into the hands of a Lady Bronx. We've got a steal there. Taryn Gray went up for a left-handed layup, and Paige Duffield ripped it right out of her hands. No harm, no foul. Gray hit the deck, but she appears to be okay. She was dealing with a rib injury and then a wrist injury earlier in this season. She lobs it now to Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes has it right block. And she tried to bounce it over to Gray. Gray wasn't looking for it. Ball goes out of bounds to the Medford cheerleaders. Schonbacher checks in. Taylor Ellis checks in. Paige Duffield will check out as Addison Spalding has come back onto the floor for the Lady Cardinal. Macy Davis checks out. Taylor Ellis in for the Lady Bronx. So on the court for both squads. This is Kaylin Sterling, Brooklyn Sink, Trinity Schonbacher, Skylar Anderson, and Addison Spalding. Spalding with it now. She gives it to Kaylin Sterling. Lady Cardinals did a good job of breaking the Kremlin Hillsdale pressure there. 2 shots upcoming for Trinity Sterling. She had a wide open lane to the basket. Missed the layup, but she was fouled. They're going to call a foul there on number 25. That is Taylor Ellis. Team's third. 2 shots upcoming here for Schonbacher. I have Ellis down for 2 fouls thus far. 0 for 1 from the line there. Trinity Schonbacher misses the first. Her second one will be upcoming. Second free throw's up, no good. No dribbles there for Trinity Schonbacher. She just wants to go right up with it. Schonbacher off the offensive rebound. Sterling came away with the offensive rebound. Schonbacher's putback attempt off the pass from Sterling was no good. Ball was tied up. That was Skylar Anderson and Taryn Smith underneath. Possession arrow to the Lady Bronx. Taryn Smith has it now. 55 seconds left till halftime. Lady Bronx up 13. This is Taryn Gray. Cardinals have only mustered 2 points in this second frame. This is Taryn Rhodes. Taryn Gray with it now, driving left in the middle of the lane. Her shot was partially blocked there by Skylar Anderson. Taylor Ellis looked like she might have had the rebound. It went spun off out of her hands, out of bounds, goes to the Lady Cardinals. Carolyn Skaggs checks out Taryn Gray. This is Sterling. She gets it into Schonbacher. Schonbacher evaluating, looking for a Lady Cardinal, trying to break this press by dribbling. She gives it to Sterling. Sterling now to Sink. Sink gets it on Medford's half. Schonbacher, 23 seconds left here till halftime. Brooklyn Sink looking at the play call from the coach. Gets to Kaylin Sterling. Sterling to Sink. Now to Addison Spalding, left wing. She fires a skip pass. That's Sink with it. She's guarded by Ellis. Took a dribble, picked it up. Addison Spalding now with it. Tried to get it inside to Sterling. Sterling's shot was blocked away. 2 seconds. 1 second till halftime. Rhodes' runner from the free throw line is no good. They're going to say no shot. It wouldn't have counted had it gone in. Kremlin Hillsdale ends the half just like they started it by forcing Medford into a turnover. 13-point lead headed into the locker room. We'll have the second half of action here coming up as you'll see the Medford boys and Ringwood boys warming up during this halftime. 22-9 is your score. I'll give you a quick scoring report before we go to our break. Taryn Rhodes, I have with 8. Macy Davis with 3. Taryn Smith with 8. Ty Neal with 3. That's your scoring summary for the Lady Bronx. Trinity Schonbacher with 6. Brooklyn Sink with 3. For Medford, 22-9 is your score headed into halftime. We'll be right back.
Adam at Squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong, and setting the standard since 1960.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives.
Sharing experiences.
I don't think I ever really realized the importance of a funeral home until my mother passed away 2 years ago. Everything was just taken care of. Those are decisions you never want to make, and they were extremely helpful in leading us down that path. If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the hardest times of your life, you want to call Gladys Evans.
Gladys R. Evans Funeral Home. The name you know, the people you can trust.
Babe, it's time we go to Tour Nissan. We need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey.
Gets all the texts.
Shop Stewart Nissan of
Can't see what's happening.
from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Mirage.
And we even deliver right to your door. Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet and Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry built in America to last a lifetime.
Right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
When we go to Stewart Nissan, we need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey. Shop StewartNissanAvena.com from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even deliver right to your door.
Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet & Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry. Built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your home. Make the perfect choices to fit your design.
All right, about to get our third quarter of action started here. Kremlin Hillsdale is up at halftime by 13, 22-9. So your first quarter, your score was 13-7. Second quarter, Kremlin Hillsdale outscored Medford 9-2. Medford only mustered two points in that second frame, Scoring summary before we get started: 8 points for Taryn Rhodes, 3 for Macy Davis, 8 for Taryn Smith, 3 for Ty Neal for Kremlin Hillsdale. For Medford, they've gotten 6 points from Trinity Schonbacher and a 3-pointer from Brooklyn Sink. This is Schonbacher getting it for Medford. They'll have possession to start this second half of action. This is Brooklyn Sink with it. Gets it back to Schonbacher. Schonbacher dribbling with her left hand. Man-to-man defense here. This is Macy Davis guarding Schonbacher. 2-pointer there. Deep 2 from Sink. It's up and no good. Skylar Anderson comes away with the rebound. Her putback attempt is no good. We've got a foul on the defensive rebound. Ty Neal came away with it. Medford has 2 fouls. Just 45 seconds left. 45 seconds into this second half of action. Rhodes at the line for 2. She's 4 for 4 on this one from the line. Both the announcers jinx. She misses her first one here this second half. 22-9 your score. Kremlin Hillsdale up by 13 on the Medford Lady Cardinals. Second free throw upcoming here for Rhodes. That one's up and no good. So after starting 4 for 4 from the free throw line, that is a 0 for 2 start by Taryn Rhodes. And we've got a walk here as Kaylin Sterling corralled that long rebound off the free throw. She walked with it, trying to gain her balance. Taryn Smith will inbound it now for Kremlin Hillsdale. She gets it to Macy Davis near the half-court line. She's guarded by Duffield. Now up to Ellis. Ellis inside to Rhodes. Rhodes at the free throw line finds Neal right block, and she shot it off the bottom of the backboard. Neal looks up to the heavens and says, "I don't know how I missed that one. I was wide open." She then fouled Skylar Anderson. Frustration foul for Ty Neal. That's her second, team's first of the half. This is Sterling. Sterling trying to find a Lady Cardinal. Nearly whistled for a 5-second violation. She gets it into Sink. Sink back to Sterling. Sink was falling down, trying to corral that pass. We've got a foul. They're going to get Ty Neal there. 2 fouls in about 5 seconds for Ty Neal. That's her third, according to my count. She will sub out. Kaylin Brownell will check in for Kremlin Hillsdale. 2-2. Nope, full-court man for Kremlin Hillsdale. They alternate between a full-court man and a 2-2-1 press. Here we see a full-court man. Trinity Schonbacher with it. She's guarded by Taryn Smith. Takes 2 dribbles right, then she's trapped by Taryn Rhodes. So run and jump press here results in a turnover. That's Taylor Ellis coming away with the steal for Lady Bronx. Macy Davis with it now. Guarded by Duffield. Guarding Davis. Davis lobs it inside to Brownell. Brownell tried a power dribble. It was taken away there by Trinity Schonbacher. Good defense there by Schonbacher. He came over to steal it away from Brownell. Brownell did not see her coming. We got another turnover as it looked like Medford had just broken through the press. Kremlin Hillsdale going the other way. Taryn Rhodes' layup is good. So while she missed 2 free throws to start the third quarter, she makes a layup there to atone. 24-9 is your score. Kremlin Hillsdale up by 15. This is Schonbacher dribbling with her left hand. She picked up her dribble and walked with it. She looked like she was going to try a jump pass to Anderson. Decided against it and walked with it. So Smith now will get it into Davis. Davis, big smile on her face. As the Lady Bronx are up by 15, 24-9 is your score. 5:55 left here in the third quarter. This is Ellis driving left. She's a lefty. Not sure if the Lady Cardinals caught that in the scouting report. Ellis took Sink left baseline, beat her. Sink was forced to foul to prevent an easy layup. Third foul there for Brooklyn Sink. That's the team's third of this half. That one's tapped out of bounds. As Smith was trying to get it to Davis, it was tapped out of bounds by Duffield. Paige Duffield tapped that one out of bounds. Both starters are on the court for each team. Smith gets it out to Ellis. Ellis left wing. Takes a dribble with her left hand, gets it to Smith. Smith was the inbounder, a screen down. She got an open three-pointer, missed it. Offensive rebound, long rebound on that shot from Rhodes. Rhodes, frustrated that no foul was called as Schonbacher just corralled her out of bounds. Rhodes wound up falling out of bounds, and she just threw it up in frustration. This is Sterling now. She inbounded it to Sink. Sink back to Sterling. Now Schonbacher. Schonbacher to Sink. Sink gets it to Anderson. Lady Cardinals break the Kremlin Hillsdale press for the first time in the half. Schonbacher dribbling with her right hand. They want to set up a half-court offense. Sterling left wing, dribbling right. She'll take it up top. 2-3 defense now for Kremlin Hillsdale. This is Rhodes and Davis on the high side with Brownell in the middle. Smith far block. And Ellis now guarding the ball handler. That's Schonbacher. Schonbacher drove left, shot a scoop layup with the right hand that's up and in. They're going to call a foul there on Kaylin Brownell. That is her second, according to my tally. So 2 more points for Trinity Schonbacher. That gives her 8. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line today. We'll see what she can do here with a chance for a 3-point play. Medford needs these points to try and get back into this one. Schonbacher spins it to herself, takes 1-2 dribbles, now spins it in her hands. Up with the free throw is no good. Rebound to Sink. Sink tapped it out of bounds. Macy Davis had it go off of her noggin. Medford will retain possession off the missed free throw from Schonbacher. Schonbacher now 0 for 3 from the free throw line is Trinity Schonbacher. Skylar Anderson will check out. Addison Spalding in for the Lady Cardinals. Schonbacher now with it right wing. Substitution is Taryn Gray and Carolyn Skaggs relieved. Ellis and Neal. Schonbacher passes left now to Spalding. Spalding left wing guarded by Skaggs. Lady Cardinals with the possession. They're down by 13. Need a basket here. Lady Cardinals coach will call a timeout. His squad is down by 13. Didn't like the looks of his squad trying to score on that Kremlin Hillsdale defense. He'll try to draw up a set play coming out of this timeout. We'll be back in just under a minute. Kremlin Hillsdale is up by 13, 24-11 over Medford.
And in budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Back here, third quarter of action, 4:54 left. In this third quarter, this is Sterling with it for the Lady Cardinals. Addison Spaulding with it, takes a right-hand dribble, tried to get it inside. She was trying to get it to Sink. Sink had it tapped out of bounds by Lady Bronk. Medford will retain possession. They'll have it underneath their own basket. Down by 13. 4:43 left here, third quarter. This is Sink looking to inbound. She tried to get it to Schonbacher, instead skips it over. That one's tapped out of bounds by Taryn Gray of Lady Bronx. Medford will have it this time on the opposite wing. So out of a timeout, Medford not able to execute on the baseline out of bounds. We'll see what they do now, but they have it up top. Against a 2-3 zone of Kremlin Hillsdale, Schonbacher up top. She gets it over to Duffield. Duffield tried to pass it inside. Instead, she just passed it right at the feet of Sink. Brooklyn Sink couldn't handle the pass. It was a bad one there by Paige Duffield. So steal for the Lady Bronx as Taryn Smith took it away. Taryn Gray has it now, dribbling with her left hand. Now it goes behind the back on Duffield. Now to Skaggs. Skaggs will replace her at the top of the key. Trying to run an offense. It's Kremlin Hillsdale up by 13. This is Brownell left block. They're going to say that she traveled with it. Medford supporters were calling for a walk, and they got it. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Taryn Rhodes will check in as Caitlin Brownell will check out. This is Sterling. She gets it to Spaulding. Spaulding back to Sterling. Now back to Spaulding. Spaulding tried to skip it back over to Sterling. Sink saves it from going out of bounds right in front of the Kremlin Hillsdale bench. Sterling dribbles it up the court, uncontested. Medford has broken the Kremlin Hillsdale press here. Spaulding for three. That one's an air ball, no good. Rhodes comes away with it for Kremlin Hillsdale. Macy Davis with it now. She's guarded by Duffield. Duffield couldn't quite get back to her spot. She was backpedaling, and Macy Davis was going full speed ahead. Duffield wound up fouling her. That's the team's fourth. First on Paige Duffield. Now Taryn Smith gives it to Macy Davis. Macy Davis up top, guarded by Paige Duffield. A bit of a strange defense here for Medford. This running layup is no good for Davis. It's tapped out of bounds off of Kremlin Hillsdale. Medford will have possession. So down 13, Medford with the basketball. 3:24 left here, third quarter. Sterling with it. She gives it to Sink. Sink skips it over to Spaulding. 3-on-2 for the Cardinals if they take it. Spaulding pulls up her pass. She was trying to get it over to Sink. Couldn't get it there. Full court pass from Smith to Taryn Rhodes. Rhodes' right-hand layup is up and good. So just doesn't look like Medford had numbers going the other way. Kremlin Hillsdale takes it away. Full court pass leads to an easy layup for Taryn Rhodes. So now underneath, near half court is Sterling. Sterling gets it to Spaulding. Spaulding now to Schonbacher. Schonbacher lost a three. That one's too strong, no good. Rebound Macy Davis. Macy Davis prevented Schonbacher from getting her own rebound. Good job blocking out the shooter there, Macy Davis. 26-11. Lady Bronx up by 15. Skaggs is going to shoot a three from the corner. That one's up and too strong, no good. Taryn Gray grabs the long rebound. Long shots produce long rebounds, as my old coach used to say. Kremlin Hillsdale retains possession. They'll have a second chance here. Looks like a Texas T defense here. 1-1-3. This is Rhodes. She gets it underneath to Davis. Davis couldn't hang on to Rhodes' pass. It's just a little bit too tall for her. When she bounced it, it went off of her foot. Medford will have possession now. It's Taylor Ellis who leaves Taryn Smith. Skylar Anderson checked in for Paige Duffield for the Lady Cardinals. This is Spaulding. Spaulding to Sterling. Sterling to Sink. Sink. Now to Schonbacher. 2-on-1. Schombacher wants to push. Blocking foul called on Macy Davis. Macy Davis was on the right block. Schombacher did a good job of going lower than Davis. She got just that outside hip. Davis might have fallen down to try and draw the charge. Foul goes against Davis. At the line now is Schombacher, where she is 0 for 3 in this one. First free throw is up and good. So good mark from that free throw. Nothing but net there for Trinity Schombacher. Schombacher, the senior. She's got 9. Trying to reach double digits with this free throw. Cut the Kremlin Hillsdale lead to 13. They're up 26-12 now. Schombacher's second free throw is up and good. So 2 for 5 from the line now is Schombacher. She's the first scorer in double digits today. Davis with the left-hand dribble. She finds Skaggs. Skaggs will loft a 3 from the right wing. That one's off the front of the iron, no good. Sink fighting with it. She was fighting with Rhodes down there for the rebound. Rhodes always seems to be in the vicinity when there's a rebound to be had. They're going to say Sink. Her head was out of bounds while she was touching the basketball. Kremlin Hillsdale has possession. Macy Davis subs out. Ty Neal checks back in for Lady Bronx. She gets the ball off the baseline out of bounds. Good pass there from Taryn Gray to find Ty Neal. Her shot from the left block is up and good. Didn't catch who that foul was on. I think it was on Brooklyn Sink. If that's correct, that's her 4th. That'd be a big blow for the Lady Cardinals. 5 team fouls now for them. Ty Neal at the free throw line. The free throws up and good. That's her first points since the first quarter when she also converted an and one, giving her 6 on the evening. Sterling to Schombacher, back to Sterling. Sterling to Duffield. Duffield dribbling with her left hand. And you can hear the Kremlin Hillsdale supporters giving out a loud whoop, saying that the officials might have missed a block there. Schombacher, top of the key for 3 is good. 13-point lead now for Kremlin Hillsdale as a 3-pointer from Trinity Schombacher answers the 3-point play from Ty Neal. 1:15 left here, third quarter. Kremlin Hillsdale looks to be in control of this one. Medford trying to pressure the Lady Bronx, force a turnover, trying to get an easy basket going the other way. Lady Bronx haven't let the Lady Cardinals get within single digits since the first quarter. 3-pointer there from Taryn Gray is no good. Strong rebound there from Sink. Now Sterling. Sterling to Sink. Anderson has it now right elbow. Neal hit the deck. She's going to be called for her 4th, I believe. Wrong place, wrong time there for Ty Neal. So Anderson turned around. Neal hit the deck. The foul was on Neal. She did not give the receiver enough space. Ty Neal subs out. Checking in now is Taylor Ellis. Or excuse me, is Taryn Smith. 3-pointer from Schombacher, far corner, is up and no good. Rebound fought for it. That was Anderson and Rhodes fighting for it. Taryn Smith came down with it for the Lady Bronx. Kremlin Hillsdale with possession. 35 seconds left here, third quarter. 13-point lead for the Lady Bronx in their home whites. Medford in the road grays. 3-pointer for Smith. That one's up and too strong, no good. Rebound goes to Schombacher. Schombacher guarded by Skaggs. Kremlin Hillsdale will set up pressure off of a missed rebound. Only teams that are very well versed in their defensive scheme can do that. Kremlin Hillsdale does it, and Sink passed that one too high for Skylar Anderson. Kremlin Hillsdale will have it now with 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Ellis in the corner, and she traveled with it. She moved that right foot on the catch, then she moved her left foot, and that's a travel. 8 seconds left here for Medford. They'll try to get it across and score. Maybe get this Kremlin Hillsdale lead to 10 entering the fourth quarter. Taryn Smith steals it away from Sink. Sterling, bad pass there. This is Ellis. Ellis floats one up and just inside the free throw line. He's no good. 13-point lead for Kremlin Hillsdale, 29-16 your score as we head into the fourth quarter. Kremlin Hillsdale is up by 13. And they called a foul there as Taryn Rhodes got the offensive rebound. It looked like there was no time on the clock and the buzzer had sounded. When Ellis' shot missed, Rhodes came down with it. They say that she was fouled going up for a putback, so Rhodes will have 2 shots. Her first free throw's up and good. Taryn Rhodes. She has 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 now. Her second free throw's up and good. Goodness gracious, Taryn Rhodes with an exclamation point on the end of that third quarter for Kremlin Hillsdale. So give her 6 made free throws now. She's 6 for 8 at the line. Has 8 points from the field. She's got 14. She's your leading scorer in this one for the Lady Broncs. Short scoring summary for you. Kremlin Hillsdale only mustered 9 points. 2 to end the quarter by Taryn Rhodes. So Rhodes, she has 14. Macy Davis has 3. Taryn Smith has 8. Ty Neal has 6 for Kremlin Hillsdale. They've got 31 points as a team. Trinity Schonbacher has been Medford's most consistent player. She's had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 for the Lady Cardinals. Brooklyn Sink has a 3-pointer, giving Medford 16 in this contest. Kremlin Hillsdale will start out with the basketball. In this third quarter, they are up by 15 points, entering the final frame. This is Smith. Smith now. Passes left to Ellis. Ellis back to Smith. Now to Gray, inside to Rhodes. Rhodes try to get it back out. That one was tapped away by a Lady Cardinal. Taryn Smith controls for the Lady Broncs. They'll keep possession. 7:35 left here, fourth quarter. Rhodes gets it underneath. Good pass there from Skaggs. Left-hand layup from Rhodes gives her 16. Easy 2-pointer there from Taryn Rhodes. 1-2-2 now for Kremlin Hillsdale. Showing their diversity in their defensive sets. Spalding now gets it to Anderson. Anderson's shot from the left block is up and no good. Missed an easy one there, did Medford. We got a traveling violation. So I believe that was Duffield who came down with Anderson's missed shot from that block. It's a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. Kremlin Hillsdale will have it now at 17. Easy 2-point basket for Taryn Rhodes. Open scoring here in the fourth quarter. Kremlin Hillsdale has this one well in hand. Up by 17 with 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. That's Gray now, left-hand side. That's up and no good. It's tapped away, I believe, by Sterling. Good defense there from Sterling on the layup from Gray. And Medford making the press break look easy there. Schonbacher has it, middle of the lane. Her shot too strong, off the side of the rim and out. Taryn Smith controls. And did they just whistle Duffield for a foul? I thought that was a jump ball for sure. And sure enough, they get a foul call. I believe they called that one on Duffield. And Taryn Smith will be your free throw shooter. She'll have a 1-and-1 upcoming. I disagree with that call. I thought that was a jump ball for sure. I thought Duffield had lethal possession along with Taryn Smith. The jump ball would have given the basketball to Medford. Instead, we could have a potential 2-point swing here as Smith is at the line for a 1-and-1. Her first shot is up and no good. Live ball. Schonbacher comes down with the rebound for the Lady Cardinals. To Sterling, to Schonbacher. Kremlin Hillsdale setting up a press. That's Ellis now. As I said earlier, you have to be very well versed in your scheme to be able to set up pressure off of a missed basket. So the missed free throw there was rebounded by Schonbacher. She was looking for a full court pass to Duffield, for Spalding. It was stolen away there by Taylor Ellis. Ellis did a good job of playing center field, taking it away. Turnover for the Lady Cardinals. This is Davis taking a dribble inside. Now kicking out to, that was Smith. Smith's air ball finds the hands of Trinity Schonbacher now from Medford. This is Sink. Sink now to Schonbacher. Schonbacher guarded by Davis. Just trying to get it across for the Medford Lady Cardinals. Now to Addison Spalding. She finds Sink at the free throw line. Sink turned around, didn't realize she was wide open, lofted one. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Rhodes. Good rebound there for Rhodes. Teams have exchanged empty possessions here. 33-16 your score. Your only points in this quarter have come from Taryn Rhodes off a left-hand layup. This is Ellis trying to change that. She lost it. It was tapped away there by Sterling. That was Kaylin Sterling with it. With the steal. Schonbacher came down with it. She's guarded by Skaggs, dribbling through the Kremlin Hillsdale pressure. She gets it back on a pass from Spalding. Right-hand layup there from Schonbacher. She's going to be called for a foul. I believe that was Carolyn Skaggs who sat up there. She did a good job of beating Schonbacher to the spot, Schonbacher just bowled over. Coach Vaught sub-skags out, gives her a high five, saying, good job. Taking a charge there. Eddie Sutton would call that one of the most selfless plays in all of basketball. Macy Davis bringing it now for Kremlin Hillsdale. I believe this is a 1-3-1 from Medford. They're so congested with the front girl being just inside the three-point line that gives the appearance of something else. Brownell had it underneath. She shot it off the bottom of the rim. Rhodes was there for the rebound. She puts it up and in for the Lady Bronx, so she's got 4 points here in this fourth quarter. Taryn Smith steals it away from Sink. Rhodes lost her balance there, nearly deep pants. Sink. Luckily for all of us, Rhodes just missed her. Macy Davis to Smith. Smith fires it over to Ellis. Ellis put her hands up as if she didn't touch it, but it went right off of her hands. Substitutions now for Medford. We've got Kylie Riley and Catherine Bluebaugh coming in now for the Cardinals. This is Schonbacher with it, dribbling with her left hand. She picked it up and she's trapped. Medford, Schonbacher somehow finds Sink. Now to Sterling. Sterling had her go wide open on that block. Couldn't find her. Sink went up for 2 on a layup, and they're going to say she was fouled. Sink's going to be shooting free throws here. So 2 free throws upcoming here for Brooklyn Sink. She made a 3-pointer in that first quarter, hasn't scored since. The first free throw was in. Ty Neal checks out Taylor Ellis. First free throw was up and good for Brooklyn Sink. She's got 4 today. 1, 2, 3 dribbles. Up with the second shot is off the front of the rim and no good. Rebound by Brownell for Kremlin Hillsdale. They control it. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left as we are halfway through this fourth quarter of play. Macy Davis faked it inside. Now Smith finds Brownell right block. She fires it back out to Smith. Smith to Davis. Now Brownell at the elbow. Thought about shooting it. Instead, passes to Smith, right wing. She takes 2 dribbles inside. Got her girl in the air. Did a good job of getting Schonbacher in the air. Drove right past her. Her shot was an air ball, but the rebound went out of bounds off of Abigail Skirdia. Skirdia. There is not a vowel in between the S, the K, the R, or the D, so Skirdia is our pronunciation. Rhodes fires it over to Davis. Davis was on the weak side there, trying to get an easy basket. She had it tapped out of her hands there by Sink. Good defense there by Brooklyn Sink. And this is Sterling, trying to find a Lady Cardinal. She was trying to get it to Schonbacher. Rhodes would not make that an easy pass for her. 35-17 your score, 3 minutes left to play here. This is Brooklyn Sink. She gets it. Now to Trinity Schonbacher. Spinning dribble with that left hand. Rhodes is all over her. Now we get a foul. Call Taryn Rhodes for a foul there. She looks at Coach Vaught like, are we sure that I fouled there? She subs out. Taryn Gray will check in for Kremlin Hillsdale. So Rhodes is your leading scorer in this one. She has 6 just from the free throw line, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 from the field. So 18 points for Taryn Rhodes. She's undoubtedly been your MVP in this basketball game. At the free throw line is Trinity Schonbacher, as the officials conferred with the scorers table. Came to the decision that Medford was in the bonus. 1-1 here for Trinity Schonbacher. Free throws up and good. So after missing her first 3, she's made her last 3. Second free throw coming here for Schonbacher. That one is up and no good, too short. Rebound there by Taryn Gray. Everyone else now controls. 2:50 left here. They are up by 17. 35-18 is your score. Macy Davis just has the ball on her hip. Daring Medford to come pressure her. Gives it over to Gray. Gray skips it to Smith. Back to Davis up top. She's guarded by Sterling. Official. Started a 5-second count. Sterling backed off. He stopped it. As Davis gives it over to Gray. Gray dribbling with the right hand. Skips it to Smith, right wing. Now Gray left wing. She wants to attack Sink. She lost her balance there. She ran into Sink. No call, no foul. Sterling had to pick up her dribble as she lost it on the steal. She stole Gray's pass. She finds Brooklyn Sink for three. Sink makes her second three-pointer of the day. Give her 7 today. 35-21. Last-ditch effort here for the Lady Cardinals. So they've got 3 girls at the scorer's table. This is Davis now. She's guarded by Schonbacher. Dribbling with her left hand now. Lady Bronx seem content to dribble this one out. I should mention, as Tynell gets it underneath and she's fouled on a 2-point attempt. Brooklyn Sink. By my count, she's fouled out. We'll see if the scorer's table has the same conclusion. I have been wrong before. No, they're going to say she still has a legal amount of fouls in this one. Tynell is going to be at the line for 2. Her first one's up and in. She's got 7 today. Substitutions now for the Lady Cardinals. Trying to figure out who should go and who should stay. That's Trinity Schonbacher, Skirdia, and Kaylin Sterling will check out. Duffield checks in along with Anderson as Neal's second free throw is up and good. Also checking in for the Lady Cardinals is Spalding. Sink picks up her dribble. She thought about shooting an NBA range three-pointer, thought better of it. Gave it to Spalding. Sink's going to shoot a 3 from the corner. That one rings out no good. And that's Anderson fighting for the rebound. Jump ball gives possession to Medford. So the Lady Cardinals have it now, down 16, minute 24 left here in the fourth quarter. Taryn Rhodes will check out. Taryn Rhodes will check in. Taryn Smith will check out. So if you're wondering why I'm calling the same names for Kremlin Hillsdale and why they're not subbing out their starters, it's because their junior varsity team filled out this tournament bracket as Taryn Gray steals it away from Spalding. 2-point basket there for Taryn Gray. That's her first points in this one. Coach Vaught calling off the Dogs. As I said, Kremlin Hillsdale filled out this tournament bracket. Burlington's girls were not able to field a team this season, so we were 7 teams into an 8-team tournament. One team had to provide a junior varsity squad. We'll try and contact another school to fill out the field. Jump ball between Skaggs and Duffield goes to Kremlin Hillsdale. They'll likely just hold it and let this last 57 seconds come off the clock if Medford will allow it. Taryn Gray dribbling up top. Duffield coming out to guard her. There's Skaggs, and Gray, and Rhodes. Kremlin Hillsdale's squad does not look eager to score here in the last 35 seconds. 39-24 is your potential final score here, barring a change in result in the last 25 seconds. Skaggs just laughing as her and Rhodes passed it back and forth probably 4 times there, and we've got a foul there as Duffield fouled Rhodes. Not sure why the official called that one there. Not sure how you couldn't just swallow the whistle with 20 seconds left here. But nonetheless, we've got a blocking foul on Paige Duffield. Rhodes will be at the line for 2. If she converts on both of these, she could get to 20 points today. She's got 2 shots upcoming. First free throw is up, and 2 strong, no good. Not today for Taryn Rhodes. Tynell checks out. Taylor Ellis checks in. So like I said, Kremlin Hillsdale usually has a squad rolling about 13, 14 deep, but they fielded a junior varsity squad to fill out this tournament. So they only have 8 players wearing white. And we've got a foul there on the rebound as Kaylin Brownell. Let's see who our shooter will be for the Lady Cardinals. Rhodes went over 2 there for the Lady Bronx. It's the team's exchange fouls. 1-and-1 upcoming here. Trying to see who this is at the line. I believe this is Lexi Riley. Her free throw's up and no good. Excuse me, that was Sink. Sink was at the free throw line. She missed her first. This is Gray. Gray's just going to dribble it out for Kremlin Hillsdale. So an 18-point victory in this first round for Kremlin Hillsdale over Medford Lady Cardinals. Good game for both teams. Kremlin Hillsdale was able to harass the Lady Cardinals nearly all game with their full court pressure. Both teams wave at each other as the COVID-19 pandemic has eliminated handshakes from high school girls basketball. 39-21. And now, let's get you times for the Kremlin Hillsdale boys and girls. The Kremlin Hillsdale boys defeated Timberlake 49-45 just about an hour ago. So Kremlin Hillsdale's boys will play at 8:20 tomorrow night. They are both in the nightcap, as the Kremlin Hillsdale girls will play the Cherokee girls at 7 o'clock on Friday. Cherokee defeated DCLA 69-18. Kremlin Hillsdale defeated Medford 39-21. Kremlin Hillsdale boys will face the winner of this game between the Greenwood Red Devils and the Medford Cardinals. So we'll be back with Kremlin Hillsdale Day 2 of action tomorrow. Again, your girls will play first at 7 o'clock against Cherokee, and your boys will play at 8:20 against the winner of Greenwood and Medford. Kremlin Hillsdale boys came in as the 7 seed. They defeated the 2 seed Timberlake Tigers in the biggest upset of the day by far. 49-45, they defeated Timberlake. Timberlake was missing a starter. It's worth mentioning. Nonetheless, they were able to come away with the victory. Send Timberlake to the loser's bracket. Again, 7 o'clock tomorrow night and 8:20 tomorrow night, your girls and boys will play. This is Hayden Bonine signing off from Day 1 of the Cherokee Strip Tournament.